Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts.
Hey guys, it's James with the Chart Guys. It is Monday, February 12th. Going to do my nightly video on gold. So gold last week, again, broke that inside candle on increasing volume, closed below the inside candle low of 1330.10, and 1330.10, and rejecting so far on the weekly right below that at 1330. So 1330 is the resistance to watch as the week moves on. That is a back test of the 4 EMA resistance. We lost the 8 EMA here, so rejecting at the first back test of 4 EMA. Bears will still be in control, particularly if it breaks the low of last week, which is 1309. If it breaks 1309, we're going to look for further consolidation, potentially to the 20 EMA on the weekly, which is at 1298.30, if it breaks that 1300 level. Looking at the daily, you are so slow today. Looking at the daily, we've had from the top, high, bounce attempt, lower high, further down, bounce attempt, lower high, lower lows, another lower high so far here at the rejection of the 8 EMA on the daily as well. So bulls they did capture the 4 EMA, but need to capture the 8 EMA on this daily chart. Looking at the 4-hour, 4-hour to hourly are pretty similar. So I'm just going to look at the 4-hour, then we'll zoom into the 1-hour. So the 4-hour, we did break to a higher high by breaking this recent high here of 1325. Then set a higher low from this recent low, higher high, pulled back, higher low, but unable to set a higher high above this 1330. And again, it's pulling back from the close of last week by a little under 10 cents. So it was at 1330.10, the close of last week, pulled back at 1330. So the bulls want to break 1330 this week, or in the next, if we watch tomorrow, 1330. Bears want to break this recent low of 1318.30. That's the range I'm going to be watching for. We could be in equilibrium range where we have a high, a low, a lower high, set up possibly another higher low, potentially backtesting this 20 EMA on the 4-hour. Hourly is very similar. Hourly is very similar, where we had a higher high set, higher low, but unable to break to a higher high. So we could be in equilibrium here as well. And again, the hourly lines up with those 4-hour levels. Bulls need to break 1330, and bears want to see a break of 1318.30. If you look at the US dollar right now, I was looking at the dollar, the hourly, it's in a channel. So I will be carefully monitoring this hourly channel that the US dollar is in. So we have touches at the top, it touches at the bottom. I'm going to carefully watch which way it breaks. The hourly here, since this high here on the dollar has a high, a low, a lower high, and so far a higher low. And we'll see if the bulls break above 90.432. That'll be a bull break, and that'd probably line up with the gold bears taking over and breaking that higher low that I mentioned a short while ago. And then bulls on gold want to see a break of 90.075. But really, I'm going to watch this hourly channel and see if it plays out for the bears or bulls in the US dollar. Looking at the miners, look at senior miners first. Notable strength in junior miners compared to senior miners, where senior miners were up a little bit over 1%. Junior miners were up over 3% today. So that's a big difference. It's a 2% difference. So if you're going to play bullish, I would look at the junior miners at this point, looking at that strength. Anyways, looking at GDX, start with the daily. So look at the daily here on GDX first. We did have a reversal candle last week. Did confirm by breaking the high of this week. Want to get above this 8 EMA here. And if you look at the weekly on GDX, let's see if I can look at the weekly here. The weekly on GDX, the bulls want to stay above the low last week of 2084. That's going to be key this week, is to close above 2084. Really, we don't want to close down there regardless, but want to create a higher low on the weekly candle. What was I looking at earlier today? Looking at the 4-hour chart. Might have been the 4-hour chart. Okay, so the 4-hour chart here, we did gain a lot of the moving average. We gained the 20 EMA, have a TCG bull cross 4 EMA over the 8 EMA, and the 4 and 8 EMA are crossing over the 20 EMA. So that is a plus for the senior minor bulls here. And looking at GTXJ, looking at the daily on GTXJ, let me remove this. So GTXJ from the top here, you can see every daily candle had a lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, consecutively lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. And today's the first day it broke to a higher high here. And again, same thing on the junior minors. We need to gain that 20 MA. Currently, the 20 MA on GTXJ is at 31.87. So that's the close above I would like to see tomorrow. Potential for a back test of the 80 MA, close above the 80 MA for a potential back test of the 20 MA as it descends at 33.44. On the flip side, looking at dust. Come on, so slow sometimes. Looking at dust. No, looking at dust, same thing. Moved up, consolidated here, and then moved up higher. So this is still healthy consolidation at this point. This was a lot of profit taking there. It is confirming on the daily the bearish reversal candle that we had on Friday at the moment. Next support to look at is the low of this candle here of 25.98. So if it breaks today's low on dust below 26.35, I would look bearish on dust and look bullish on the bull miners and JDST. And looking at JDST, the opposite of the junior miners GTXJ, you can see that there's every single day it's at a higher low on on JDST, higher low, consecutive higher low candles. And today we broke that pattern by breaking to a lower low on the daily. So that tells me at least some short-term consolidation is coming. And again, what I would look for is the low of today at 57.69. If you see 57.69 break, that means further consolidation is coming and an opportunity for a nice day trade in the bull miners. Anyways, have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.